All right, you're standing in front of a really interesting background. So tell us about your virtual background first.
Absolutely, be happy to, Norm. So I've been at Baylor University 22 years. I've actually been a season ticket holder for Baylor men's basketball for 21 years. So as you can imagine, this has been a really exciting spring for us. Getting to see our team who kind of went from, the depths of how a program could be back in '03 to where we are today, winning the national championship was a journey that I got to personally enjoy. And what was exciting for me is the country got to see the excitement of what happened with that program and Scott Drew and the players. And I think it really signified, a team coming together and working as one could really overcome a lot of things. And certainly they had a lot to overcome with the COVID challenges this year and the challenges around the tournament. And so couldn't be happier, couldn't be prouder of how Baylor was able to represent this year in the tournament.
Yeah, congratulations. That's outstanding. So you were a fan favorite, and we wanted to come back and revisit with you and ask you just one simple question. What have you learned over the past 12, 14 months of dealing with and living with the pandemic, and what does it mean going forward?
So it's really interesting. I think none of us imagined being in this situation for the last 12 to 14 months, right? And coming into it, we were in the middle, right? Within 90 days of going live with a massive cloud ERP project, moving to the cloud with all of our HR systems, financial systems. We had our students and what was going to happen in the classroom. And so we made multiple pivots very, very quickly, taking all of our teams and moving them remotely to actually make our go live around that ERP system. Moving our classrooms from being fully remote to then in the fall, setting it up to where we could do Zoom broadcasts, hybrid classrooms, all these different solutions. So I think one of the big takeaways is we can be really agile in ways that we never imagined. And I think that's a piece that when we talk to people, everybody gets nervous. Oh, agile, quick change, right? No. And now we've all done it. And I think once you've experienced something, it's a lot easier to repeat. So that's one of my big takeaways is we as an organization, as a university, as an IT organization can be really, really agile. And that's a piece that's really valuable to me. The other thing that I'm looking at is what does the future look like? As we step away from this, a lot of organizations are saying, oh, we're going to go fully remote with our IT organizations, no reason to have office space going forward. For me, it's a little different. As I talk to, a lot of my employees right now, we're having these conversations. Remote's great. Remote's great for focus time, all those sort of things. But I think the thing we're missing is we're depending on relationships that had existed in many cases in our organization for years and decades. And we leveraged that over this last year. So as we look forward, I think if we're fully remote, we could lose that sense of community, the collaboration opportunity, the innovation opportunities. And so one of the things we're really focusing on is how do we make sure to do a hybrid such that that time when you're in the office is much more deliberate about making sure we're creating collaboration, community, innovation. And then that time away is really about that focus work and making sure that those folks are able to get all they can get done in that focused time. And so I think it looks very different going forward. We can't just depend on things happening organically. For us as an organization, people work at Baylor because they love the mission of the university and what we're about. And we want to make sure that we're going to capture that going forward, regardless of what our work environment looks like and what's going to work best for our employees. So I think that's the big thing is really reflecting on that and making sure we capture the best of what's happened over the last year, which seems really weird when we reflect on what's happened the last year to say there were positive things, and make sure that we come out of this stronger as an organization.
Thank you, Jon, for sharing your thoughts and ideas, and also for being a customer, and most importantly, for your national championship. Congratulations. Thank you.